Welcome to Early Nights. Soon to be the number one sleep resource in the world, I am your host, Andre Joseph Dybka. Welcome to the show. The mission of Early Nights is to restore the quality of your life one early night at a time by helping you fall back in love with sleep. To continue our conversation around coffee and caffeine and the impacts it has on your day to day health, recovery, and sleep. Now, we touched 2 weeks ago on Matthew Walker and why caffeine is so problematic for proper sleep health. And then last week, I also went through my personal story when it comes to how coffee slowly crept in to becoming an unhealthy habit of mine. Feel free to go back and check those out after this one. Today, we're going to be talking about how to quit caffeine and coffee forever, if that is your goal. Some people love it, they want to do it, they have a healthy relationship with it. But if you're not that person, if you know it's just holding back who you potentially could be, how fit you could be, how rested you could be, how ambitious and hungry you could be off of it, then this video is for you. Sub down below for more. So, we're going to attack it from every angle: the taste, the social convenience, the addictive qualities, how to stop it without having any negative issues, withdrawal, headaches, all of that. We're going to be going through all of that and more. So, sub down below and let's get into it. First of all, the taste. If you're someone who loves the taste, you wake up, you love making it, you love the smell, the texture, you love to go to the store and buy the high quality beans or go to your local coffee shop and see your favorite barista, I would say that this one is a tough one to replace. Simply being, you have to recreate that or something even better. Now, I will argue that feeling better outweighs both of those. So if you get to a point where you're off of it, you're going to be like, wow, why did I wait so long? But in the beginning, when it's tough, this is not so easily replaced. Now, I have a few favorites myself. One of the things I love to do, I have this really great teacup with a strainer, and I ordered Dr. Robert Morris's Heal All Tea. This is an herbal tea formula that helps move the lymphatic system, support the bowels, the glands, and the kidneys as well. For those of you who don't know Dr. Robert Morris, he is a raw vegan detox specialist. I actually went through and did his school years ago. I had one of the highest passing grades in that curriculum that year. So what I love to do is I will get the heal all tea. I will add the kidney herbs, the lymph herbs, the bowel herbs, as well as the endocrine balance. What this does is it gets your system up and running. It helps everything. It helps you to start removing all of that gunk, all the toxic waste that you've been building in your lymphatic system, in your kidneys, and in your bowels. You will notice your bowels get 3 times better. That's what happened to me. You will notice that all that kind of lower back pressure, kidney pressure, any kind of issues starts to not only go away, but feel loose and fantastic. And the best part of all, my favorite part, the gland formula. This supports your pituitary, your adrenal glands, your thymus, your thyroid. Balancing your hormones is one of the key steps to getting super duper healthy. So you'll notice you'll have less ups and downs. You'll have less frequent urination, more complete bowel movements. You'll sleep a little better. You'll wake up and your body will crave those rich herbs. If you want, I can put a link down below to the website there. I don't have a code or anything, but I really genuinely believe in Robert Morris's herbs, the highest quality wild crafted. If you're looking to replace it, second option temporarily will be to drink some green tea. Green tea with honey is still arguably a superfood and still super duper nutritious. The only negative thing being that caffeine. So if you want to have something that doesn't give you the acid reflux, it doesn't make you sick and jittery and coughing and all those things, and you want a high quality green tea and some like raw honey would be really, really good replacement there. Let's talk about the social inconvenience because one of the best things to do is go on a coffee date. is to hang out with friends, grab a cup of coffee, go out with a parent to brunch or whatnot, and enjoy yourself. Now, what you can do, and what I have done, is go for a place that does have the coffee options, but also the herbal tea options, the green tea options, the juice bar, something that you can still get, so that you're not that lame person who just sits there and drinks some water. If you drink water, great, it's not an issue. But if you go out with someone, it's pretty lame to just drink water. So find 3 places around you that have alternate options. So someone can go with you, be super happy they're getting their caffeine, but you get to get your lemon ginger blast, cucumber juice, jasmine tea, whatever you're going to get. And you're going to notice that you're not going to be pulled in again with the addictive substances from the coffee and caffeine. Now, how do we actually get off of it without feeling sick? For those of you who quit cold turkey, you know the headaches are unbearable. Nobody wants to deal with those headaches. I don't. Women are really good at dealing with headaches. They're really, maybe it's like how they give birth and they can just deal with certain types of pain. Uh, Definitely, I when it comes to headaches, I'm the biggest baby in the world. I don't want to deal with headaches. So it's key that you start to minimize the amount of caffeine you're consuming. If you go cold turkey, great. If you're tough, if you're a soldier, if you can power through, awesome. More power to you. But you might rubber band a little bit that way as well. Let's say you're starting at 2 cups of coffee a day. We're going to slowly decrease to one over 2, 3 days. They get to half a cup, then get to a decaf cup, then get to a green tea, and then get off of it. Headaches will be non existent if you slowly wean off. And then from there, you can continue to consume things that push out those toxic materials that you don't want to ingest. Once you're off, hydrogen water. Hydrogen water will actually penetrate into the cell, get out the gunk, and put in the fresh, needed oxygen, hydrogen, minerals, as well as things like magnesium, potassium, sodium. So get on a good hydrogen water and a good mineral supplement. I use Supercells. I love their stuff. It's out of Australia. Um, and when you're detoxing off the coffee, start adding liquid oxygen to the coffee. What that'll do is it'll curb some of the impact that's going on. The reason why you're getting a headache is because caffeine is a vasorestrictor, meaning it will take your veins and arteries and constrict them. And if you're doing that over and over and over by drinking coffee every day, and then you stop, you get this rush of blood to your head, similar to high blood pressure. A lot of people with high blood pressure will have an issue when it comes to headaches. And so by slowly weaning off and increasing that amount of healthy blood flow that you should be having, your body doesn't get shocked. The walls, the endothelial cells uh, of the veins and vessels in your brain don't get shocked and damaged by weaning off. And then you start to hydrate and include a higher level of material into your body: the hydrogen, the oxygen, the water. Guys, get some green juice, some herbs, go for a walk, sweat. You got to start moving your body. If you don't want to feel stimulated by the caffeine, you got to stimulate yourself naturally. Get the sunshine, exercise, etc. I hope you found this helpful on how to quit caffeine. If you have any issues, let me know what they are down below when it comes to sleep or caffeine. Check out my story of how I got addicted to caffeine right here, as well as what Matthew Walker says about caffeine and impact on the sleep right here. I want you all to stay rested and get the off the caffeine.